Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you're here. So for today, I have a weekly spread for Gemini, November 22nd through 30th for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading, and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross-watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start the reading. One, two, three. One, two, three. Okay, Spirit, this is for Gemini, November 22nd to 30th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, regarding love. This is for Gemini, Spirit, November 22nd through 30th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, regarding love. This is for Gemini, Spirit, November 22nd through 30th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, regarding love. This is for Gemini, Spirit, November 22nd to the 30th. Okay, we have the Devil. This is for Gemini, Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, the Hierophant. For Gemini, Spirit, November 22nd through 30th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Chariot. This is for Gemini, Spirit. We have the Five of Wands. For Gemini, Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, November 22nd through 30th. This card, Spirit. Okay. November 22nd. We have the Hangman. This is for Gemini, Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, November 22nd through 30th, regarding love. For Gemini, Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, November 22nd through 30th, regarding love. Okay, King of Wands, sorry. This is for Gemini, Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, November 22nd through 30th. This card, Spirit. Okay, Six of Swords. This is for Gemini, Spirit, Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, Gemini, your overall energy for the 22nd through 30th of November is the Four of Swords. This is talking about you going within, self-reflection, self-introspection. First row, which represents the recent past, we have the Devil, Hierophant, and the Chariot. So the Devil is talking about a third-party situation being a thing. The Hierophant is talking about wanting to have a higher level of commitment and love. And the Chariot is talking about overcoming obstacles to head towards victory and success. The second row, which represents the present or current energy, we have the Five of Wands, which talks about inner or outer conflict. Hangman, which talks about letting go of things that no longer serve you. And the King of Wands, which can talk about taking back control of your life. Okay, so the last row, which represents the immediate future, we have Six of Swords, which is talking about moving forward. The Four of Pentacles, which is talking about holding yourself back emotionally or clinging to a situation in an unhealthy manner. Or the Nine of Swords, which is talking about like being all in your head and kind of like making mountains out of molehills. Okay, if I can talk. Okay, so we're going to start by clarifying the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the Four of Swords? Okay, hold on. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, we have a lot of clarification cards. 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, the Devil, Page of Swords, High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so as I said before, your overall energy for the 22nd through the 30th of November is the 4 of Swords. So this is the baby Hermit for me. So this talks about going within, self-reflection, self-introspection. It's like you going within to figure out and decide exactly what it is you want to have in a relationship, okay? We have several clarification cards. The first one, the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands can talk about standing your ground. It can also talk about someone getting a lot of attention and having a lot of different options. And so if this is true to the other person, this card is saying that if you want to have this person in your life, you may have to fight for them. So this could be you, Gemini, and the other person could be having a lot of options, or vice versa, okay? Or it could be both. Okay, I'm going to read this as if it's you, Gemini. Some of these energies may need to be flipped or reversed. If you need to do that, go ahead and do that. You know where the pieces go, okay? Next clarification card is the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is telling me that someone abandoned or disconnected from this situation, okay? Like I said, it could be you or the other person. Next clarification card is the Devil. So the Devil is Capricorn energy, and this card is telling me that there was a third-party situation, more than likely involving a thing. So for third-party energy, some examples of this are codependency, bouts of depression. It could be you bottling up your feelings and not telling the other person how you feel. It can also be just drug addiction, alcoholism, just anything like obsessive thoughts, anything that takes away a lot of your attention, like being a workaholic, anything like that takes away a lot of your attention where you can't completely focus on the other areas of your life. And if this is your Devil, Gemini, and you know what it is, and like I always say, it needs to be addressed because it's coming up as the overall energy. So it's telling me that that's one of the issues in this situation, why someone might have disconnected. Because if you were bottling up your feelings, for instance, that would have been, you know, one of the reasons why someone would have had to walk away, okay? Like I said, but it's going to be different for everyone, all right? Next clarification card is the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups is talking about feeling rejected. It can also just talk about being bored with your love life, having an overall, you know, like lack of contentment, like with the 2 of Wands. And with this 4 of Cups, if you can see, the guy is so intent, so busy on looking at the 3 of Cups, the 3 cups that are here in front of him, and thinking about ruminating on the past and thinking about his mistakes and stuff like that, that he can't see this offer that Spirit is holding out to him right in front of his face. So Spirit is saying this is like a pity party energy. Like I said, like love sucks. So Spirit is telling you, you need to get out of this situation because all you're going to do is perpetuate more of it in the future. So this is just something you need to get a handle on. Like I said, you cannot change the past. The only thing you can do is take your lesson, learn from it, and move forward, okay? Next clarification card is the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is telling me 2 things. The first thing it's telling me is that you may have been breadcrumbing this person. I don't know if it was you, Gemini, being breadcrumbed, or the other person. Like I said, put the energies where they go. But with this 6 of Pentacles card, it's talking about someone being breadcrumbed, okay? Like someone not, you know, being non-committal and not wanting to commit to the situation, not wanting to be fully in the situation and not taking it seriously. So the second meaning for this 6 of Pentacles is that it can just talk about your desire to have a relationship with reciprocity or equal give and take, okay? Or a relationship where you and the other person are kind and generous to each other, okay? Next clarification card is the Page of Swords. This can represent an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So this, you know, is one of your cards, Gemini. And with the Page of Swords, it can talk about 2 things. So one, it can talk about delays. So it's telling me that whatever has been happening in this situation, it has not been happening on the timeline that you've wanted it to, or vice versa, the other person wanted it to. And then also with the Page of Swords, it can talk about either you watching someone online, them watching you, or you watching each other, okay? Next clarification card is the Eight of Swords. This is talking about you feeling stuck in this situation. Like you may be having cyclical thoughts, like thinking about things over and over and over again in your mind. And it might be like, as I always say, like a record, a scratched record where the needle continuously plays one part of the song over and over again. So this is what's happening in your mind. This is illusion, okay? Because the thoughts that you're thinking are not reflective of what's going on in reality, okay? So the spirit is telling you you need to do some mental spring cleaning because you've got some stagnant thoughts, some stagnant beliefs. You've got some limiting beliefs that are holding you back and keeping you stuck, okay? Because this is self-imposed. Eight of Swords is all about you doing it to yourself, because if you look at the woman, she can break those bandages, take off that blindfold, and walk away from the situation whenever she wants to. She's not imprisoned, because if you see, the swords are behind her and they're a little bit on the side. There's nothing in front of her to stop her from walking away. So like I said, mental spring cleaning, getting rid of the thoughts that no longer serve you and keeping the ones that do. Excuse me. Next clarification card is the High Priestess. So High Priestess is all about things that are hidden, subconscious, all about your intuition. So this card is telling me that your intuition is guiding you in this situation. All right. Next clarification card is the King of Pentacles. This can represent an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So with the King of Pentacles, this is someone who is very stable, you know, very committed, a long-term person. They may be an entrepreneur. They can also possibly be wealthy. With the King of Pentacles, this is just talking about your desire to have a long-term, stable, committed relationship. This could be you coming out in this energy, or it could be the other person as well. Okay. Last clarification card is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords can represent an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. So we're talking Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So this card to me is talking about two things. Either your quest to tell the truth and be truthful and honest with this other person. And it can also talk about you or the other person being closed off, you know, guarded, emotionally unavailable in the situation. Okay. We're going to move forward, clarify the Devil. Why is the Devil here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have several clarification cards. First one is Six of Wands, King of Swords, Temperance, Two of Pentacles, the World, Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, the Justice card, Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Star, and the Moon. Okay, so got a lot to talk about. So in the recent past, we have the first card out is the Devil. So this is Capricorn energy. Okay, it's the same thing as when it appeared over here. Okay, so it's appearing again. So this is telling me that this is something significant going on in your life, Gemini. Okay, either this is your devil or it's the other person's devil, or maybe the both of you could have a devil. All right. So like I said, the Devil is Capricorn energy. It's talking about a third party situation. Most times it talks to me about a third party situation being a thing, but sometimes it can be an actual person. But with this Devil, whatever this Devil is, like I said, it's showing up twice in your reading. So it's telling me that this is something really significant, something you need to take a look at and really look at, because like I said, devils have the potential, no matter whether it's a person or whether it's a thing, they have the potential to completely destroy your life if you let it get out of hand and trickle over into other areas of your life. Okay. So like I said, the devil being a thing, codependency, bouts of depression, you know, bottling up your feelings, not telling someone how you feel, obsessive thoughts, drug addiction, workaholism, alcoholism, things like that. It's like they're like serious things that if you continue with them, you put too much effort and too much attention on in the wrong way. Like I said, it just has the potential to blow up your life and the other person's life and any relationships you try to be in, okay? We have several clarification cards. First card out is the moon. The moon is telling me this is Cancer energy and also Pisces energy. So some of you might be dealing with a water sign. So with the moon, this is talking about, disillusionment, illusions. It's talking about some piece of information that has yet to be revealed. So it is this devil. So this is one of the things that you may have to tell this other person about. Not only your bottled up feelings, but if there's another devil that you're dealing with, because like I said, it came out twice. All right. Next clarification card is the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is talking about juggling. Okay. So, and for some of you in some of these storylines, there was a third party involving a person. Okay. So this can also talk about going back and forth, trying to make a decision about something, like, weighing the pros and cons. But to me, when this card comes out like this with the devil and the moon, it's talking about juggling. That's the strongest energy that I'm getting. So like I said, some of you are dealing with people who had third parties that were people. Okay, we're going to move forward. And if there were actual people involved in the situation, Spirit's going to let me know. Okay, next clarification card is the King of Swords. So let me show you this before I talk about the King of Swords. So you and this person, Gemini, are divine counterparts, because whenever the cards come out like this, the Queen and King of the same suit, Spirit is telling me this person is your divine counterpart. Okay, the King of Swords can talk about making a head over heart decision, and it can talk about wanting to tell the truth. All right. Oh, and it's an air sign or someone with a lot of air in the chart: Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right. Next card is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is talking about deception, cheating, infidelity. So there was third party that actually was a person. That's one of the things that's being hidden. So there's a thing that we have for the devil, and there's an actual person in this situation. Like I said, it's going to be different for everyone. It won't be both storylines and everyone's storyline, but I'm sure there's some storylines where there was both. Okay. All right. Next clarification card is the Page of Cups. This can represent a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart: Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. With the Page of Cups, this is talking about telling me, Gemini, that you have a love offer for this person, or vice versa. They may have one for you, and it's involving an apology. So whoever it is that didn't do their part and pick up the slack in this relationship, this is the person that's wanting to come back with a love offer and apologize, because they now realize who this person is to them. Okay, that this is their divine counterpart, their forever person. Because when this card, the Pentacles, show up too, this is also telling me that this person is your forever person. All right. Next clarification card is Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Okay, this is talking about wanting to have a reconciliation. It can talk about wanting to balance out a situation. Okay, and also wanting to balance out your life as well. Next clarification card is the World. So the World is telling me that either you, Gemini, the other person, or the both of you are working on yourselves. You're ascending. You're overcoming personal challenges. You're setting goals that you work towards steadily. And with this card, it's telling me you're being successful. So this is telling me, like I said, that you're ascending, or you have ascended, because it's in the recent past. So with the World, it's Spirit talking about doors and opportunities being open to you that weren't open to you previously before you started ascending. And it's just Spirit giving you the message to, keep an open mind and open heart, and the reunion that you want, or the love relationship that you want, is going to come into your life. You're going to be able to manifest it. Okay. Next clarification card is Justice. So Justice is Libra energy. So Justice is telling me two things. In one situation, in some of these situations, somebody may be married and may be getting a divorce. Also with Justice, it's talking about wanting to balance out the situation and apologize. All right. Next clarification card is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. So this is telling me that someone is feeling guarded. They're guarding their heart. They may have been in a lot of relationships in the past where they've gotten wounded, they've gotten hurt, and they're still carrying those wounds and trying to heal them. And with the Nine of Wands, it feels like, it may be feeling like you're never going to get out of this energy. You're never going to be able to heal all this stuff that was done to you in these past relationships. But Spirit is telling you to just keep going, because you have 9 wands. You only need 1 more to reach 10, which is the ending of a cycle and completion. Okay. Next clarification card is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a blessing from the universe, blessing you with a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. Okay. Next clarification card is the Star. The Star is talking about your desire for a reunion, Gemini. Okay. It's also talking about you being ready to let go of baggage, which I know is true because you are working on yourself. So you're working on your devil. So congratulations. If you know, because I see the World, because the World is a major arcana card. It's very strong. So it's telling me that you're taking this situation seriously. You know what's wrong. You know what the issues are that you have to deal with, and you're stepping up and being a grown-up. You're putting on your big boy pants or your big girl panties, and you're doing what you need to do in order to heal this situation and heal yourself so that you can step forward as a whole and healthy person, a whole, healthy, and secure person. Okay. Also with the Star, it can talk about wish fulfillment, and it can talk about Spirit lining up the stars, aligning the stars for you and this person to come back together in a reunion. Okay. Last clarification card is the 6 of Wands. This can talk about your dream lover appearing in your life, and it can also talk about success and victory after a long battle. So healing yourself is a battle. It is not easy. I've ascended before, you know, and I'm actually going through it now. So I know it's not easy. So, but the World card and the 6 of Wands together is telling me that you're going to be victorious. Okay. So if you're currently going through an ascension, this card, Gemini, is telling me that you're headed towards victory. Okay. Next clarification card. Next card to clarify is the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here, please, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. We have Judgment. 5 of Wands, the Death card. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. 6 of Swords, the Strength card. And 10 of Wands. Okay, second card in the recent past is the Hierophant. Okay, this is Taurus energy. So it is talking about you wanting to have a higher level of commitment in this situation. Okay, it can also, this could refer to the other person as well. Okay, because the Hierophant is a marriage card. So for some of you in the recent past were married, because like I said, there was Justice and the Hierophant, and when those two show up together, it's talking about a marriage and a possible divorce. Okay, so we have several clarification cards. First one is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is telling me that this situation in the past has become burdensome to you. Okay, next clarification card is the 5 of Pentacles. Is telling me that you, the other person, or the both of you, are feeling left out in the cold by what happened. Next clarification card, 4 of Pentacles. Someone is holding themselves back emotionally in the situation, and it could be they're clinging to the situation out of a sense of security. Okay, and clinging in an unhealthy manner. All right. Next clarification card is the Death card. So this is Scorpio energy. So this card is talking about an ending, saying that this relationship ended, and it's also talking about your desire to have a reunion. Okay. Next clarification card is the 5 of Wands. It's talking about inner and outer conflicts. Like I said, it'll be inner for some of you, outer for others of you, and both for some people. Okay. Next clarification card is the Judgment card. This is Scorpio energy as well. It's talking about you wanting to have a do-over, Gemini, in this situation, in this relationship. Okay, next clarification card is the Strength card. It's further clarifying the World, and telling me it's Leo energy, and it's telling me, talking about you wanting to, working on yourself, you dealing with your inner demons, working on strengthening your courage and strengthening your inner strength. Okay, and it can also talk about someone holding themselves back emotionally in the situation as well. Okay, we have 3 other clarification cards. The first one is the Ace of Cups. Like I said, aces are blessings from the universe, and this is the universe blessing you with the rekindling of a relationship. Next card, Ace of Wands, blessing from the universe for a fresh new start in love. And the Six of Swords is talking about you moving forward. So it's a card of healing, moving from rough waters into calmer waters. And it's saying that if you put a lot of effort into relationships in the past and they haven't worked out, release that negativity, let it go and keep moving forward, because you're moving into a healthier space, because you're ascending, and you're going to open the door for you to have a healthy relationship, one that you deserve. Okay, you're going to move forward. We're going to move forward now. Clarify the Chariot. Watch the Chariot here, please. Anything for the Chariot? Anything else for the Chariot? Okay. We have several clarification cards for the Chariot, the Emperor, and the Tower. We have the Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Hierophant, and one more is the Two of Swords. Okay. Last card in the recent past is the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. So like I say, some of you are dealing with cancers, or some of you have Cancer highly aspected in your chart. So with the Chariot, this is talking about overcoming obstacles and heading towards victory and success. Okay, so like I said, you're ascending, you're working on yourself, Gemini, and this card, along with what we just had with the Six of Wands, is telling me that you're going to be successful in this ascension. Okay, so this ascension is going to cause a Tower moment, but this is a good Tower. Okay, so a Tower can talk about an irrevocable change in a situation. So because you're ascending, you're becoming a different person. You're going to even have different energy. And so like I said, you're going to attract a different circumstance when it comes to this situation. All right, that's Scorpio energy. All right, next card is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords can talk about deception, you know, like I said, winning at all costs. Okay, is what's standing out the most for me. This card can also talk about a lack of communication. So those two are the things that are standing out the most. You want to win at all costs with this Chariot, okay? And with the things you're doing, because it's like you're putting all your eggs in one basket. You know, you're loading up you're loading up the truck with ammo. You like Rambo getting ready to go in and have this reunion, and you are, you know, bringing everything. You bringing all the ammo. You bringing all you got to be successful. Okay. And like I said, this card can also talk about a lack of communication with the other person. Next clarification card is the Two of Swords. This is telling me that this situation is at a stalemate, which is probably why there's a lack of communication, or the reason, or the lack of communication caused a stalemate. So this card can also talk about holding yourself back emotionally. Like I said, this could be the other person as well, because the woman has her arms crossed across her chest. So that's what it can mean. It can talk about you sitting on the fence, kind of like going back and forth, trying to decide what you want to do and not making a decision. You kind of like gridlocked. You don't know what to do. Okay. But with that card, if Spirit is in it, has its hand in this reunion, and I think that it does. If you don't make the decision, Spirit's going to make it for you. All right. Excuse me. Next clarification card is the Hierophant. Taurus energy is talking about you wanting to have a higher level of commitment in this relationship or in this reunion. And then we have Queen of Pentacles, and I want to show you this again. This is coming up again. This person is your divine counterpart. We have the Queen and King of Pentacles. Like I said, when Spirit shows me the two like this, it means that this person is your divine counterpart. Excuse me. So with the Queen of Pentacles, this is someone who is stable, committed, you know, long term. This could be a single parent. You know, this is someone who stands on their own 2 feet. They're holding it down, taking care of their business. This can talk about you wanting to have a higher level of commitment, a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is telling me that this is your forever person. And since I have both of these cards, this other person's forever person as well. All right. Next clarification card is the Nine of Pentacles. This is, to me, is you, Gemini, coming out of this after you've worked on yourself. Okay, you're independent, you're financially stable, you're abundant, you're confident, you're free, and you're standing on your own 2 feet. You're pretty much holding it down, just like the Queen of Pentacles. Last clarification card is the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy. This can represent the older person in a relationship. Could be you, could be, I'm about to call you Aries. Could be you, Gemini, or the other person. And with the Emperor, it is talking about someone stable, practical, secure, but it's also talking about the need to be open and honest about your feelings. So this is telling me that one of your devils, Gemini, okay, is not being open and honest about your feelings. And you cannot have a relationship with anyone if you're not open and honest. Because think about it, that's what makes a person feel secure, is you telling them how you feel, and vice versa. Because think about it, if the two of you got together and nobody said anything to each other about feelings, how are you going to keep it going? How are you going to keep the relationship going? By not talking about feelings. Okay. All right. Let me get down off my soapbox. Watch the Five of Wands here, please, Spirit. Anything else for the Five of Wands? Okay. We have two clarification cards. We have the Six of Cups, King of Cups. Okay. In the current or present energy, we have the Five of Wands. It's just like the Five of Wands that appeared up here over the Hierophant. It is just talking about inner and outer conflict. For some of you, it's going to be inner, others outer. For some of you, both. Okay? So it's like you going back and forth, maybe trying to decide how you want to have this reunion. You know, what's the best way to do it? You know, it could just be that. Or it could be you fighting with yourself, kind of thinking about the mistakes you made in the past and, you know, like what you're going to do to try to fix them. First clarification card, Six of Cups, soulmate card. So this is telling me about your desire, again, to have a reunion with this person from the past. Like I said, this could be a past life person for some of you. Also with the Six of Cups, it's saying that this person could be your childhood sweetheart or someone who grew up or who is from the area where you grew up, okay? Last clarification card, King of Cups. So the King of Cups is someone who is romantic, charming, devoted, loyal. This can talk about you, Gemini. While you're ascending, you're finding the balance between your mind and your heart, learning to control your emotions and accepting things that you cannot change, okay? And this is just someone with a lot of love to give. So this is, to me, is you coming out of this energy after you've ascended, okay? So you've become someone who has a lot of love to give, all right? And you're coming out emotionally available in this energy, all right? So we're going to move forward, clarify the Hangman. Watch the Hangman here, please, Spirit. Anything else? Okay, we have 4 clarification cards for the Hangman. 2 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Okay, so this middle card, most important card in the spread, tells me what this spread is about. The Hangman is telling me that you have now had a change of perspective, okay? So you've gone within with the 4 of Swords, baby Hermit. You've done the work. You've worked on yourself, and you've ascended, and now you know exactly what it is you want out of a relationship. You know that this person is your forever person. They're your soulmate. And you're wanting to go back in now and to fix what was broken the first time. And with the Hangman, like I said, it can also talk about you letting go of things that no longer serve you. So while ascending, you've let go of baggage. We have the star that told me that you were ready to let go of your baggage. And it can talk about, like I said, releasing preconceived notions about a relationship. It can talk about releasing any like bad feelings you had about how the situation ended the first time. And like I said, with the change in perspective, it's telling me that you not only see things from your perspective, from your viewpoint, you see them from the other person's viewpoint as well. Okay, we have several clarification cards. The first one, 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. 2s are about choices, 2 paths, 2 choices, 2 decisions. So with the 2 of Wands, this can be you trying to choose between 2 loves. I don't think it's 2 loves. I think you're trying to decide exactly what it is you want to do as far as in having the reunion. It can talk about you being physically distant from this person. So this could be someone you may have to travel to, or they may have to travel to you. This can also talk about being emotionally distant from a person as well. And it can talk about, lastly, an overall lack of contentment in your love life, which we were talking about with that 4 of Cups, okay? Next clarification card is the Queen of Wands. This can represent a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in the chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This Queen of Wands is someone who is energetic, strong, confident, sexy, passionate, very attractive person. And it can talk about you taking charge of things, Gemini, and you organizing yourself, okay? I think you're showing up as the Queen of Wands as well, or you may be seeing the other person as the Queen of Wands, or they may see you as it, okay? Next clarification card is the Lovers. So it's telling me this is a soulmate relationship. It's telling me again, this is like the pinnacle of relationships. This is like an epic relationship. This is what everyone wants. Everyone who wants to be in a relationship, this is what you want. Something where you vibe with a person on every level, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. This is, like I said, Hallmark movie stuff. This is the stuff of romance novels, okay? This is the potential you have with this person. Because like I said, this is your forever person, your soulmate, okay? So you have the potential to have an epic relationship with this person, which is why you're going back in to apologize, tell them how you feel, explain your devils, and move forward, okay? Last clarification card is the Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. And it's just talking about you wanting to have long-term, stable, committed relationship, okay? You're wanting to have legacy with this person, and you have the potential to have that with these two cards, the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers, okay? Next clarification card is the King of Wands that we're going to clarify. Why is King of Wands here, please, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, we have several clarification cards for the King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. The Sun, I'm sorry. Knight of Cups and the Hermit. Okay, so for the King of Wands, I want to show you this. Again, it's coming up again. So like I said, Spirit is telling me over and over and over, this is your divine counterpart. We have the Queen and King of Wands now. All right, with the King of Wands, this is someone who is energetic, optimistic, confident. Someone who is charming. This can talk about you taking back control of your life. It can talk about you daring to be different because you don't care about what other people think. So this could be one of the side effects of your ascension, that you've gotten to a point now where you don't care what anyone thinks about you. You're going to do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. So this card is kind of telling me that maybe in the past, some people might have talked you out of this situation in the past. That maybe that was one of the reasons why it had a false start, was because maybe someone was in your ear and telling you some things that you know, kind of meddling and telling you some things, and you know, you're now realizing that you're grown and you can make your own decisions. Okay, this can also talk about someone who is a natural born leader and someone who is very action oriented. Okay, we have several clarification cards. First one is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a love offer. It's talking about your desire to want to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very ambitious. They want someone who understands their ambition and someone who has similar goals to their goals. Like I said, this is a very steadfast, a very committed knight. But as a downside, it's very slow. Like I said, it can take weeks, it can take months, it can take years. Next clarification card is the Sun. The Sun is telling me, like I say, when the Sun and the Moon come out together, this is telling me that whatever this is that's in the dark is about to come to light with the Sun, because the Sun is not just about wish fulfillment. It's not just about happily ever after. It's not just about that. It's also about revelation, about light being shined on things that are hidden, things that are in the dark, so that they come to light, okay? Next clarification card is the Knight of Cups. This can represent a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is my favorite knight. I like the Knight of Pentacles too, but I like the Knight of Cups because the Knight of Cups moves at a good pace, okay? A good clip for me. So with the Knight of Cups, this is like someone coming to you with their heart on their sleeve, and you have no doubt about how they feel about you because they tell you everything. You feel loved, you feel secure, you feel, you know, you feel happy, you feel the sunlight, okay? So this is why I like this knight. This knight is very romantic. So this is a very romantic love offer. So this card is just telling, these two cards are telling me that you have a love offer for someone. They have one for you as well, Gemini, okay? Last card, the Hermit. So this is Virgo energy. Like I said, like the Emperor, this can talk about an older person in a relationship. Like I said, could be you, could be the other person. It's going to be different for everyone. With the Hermit, this is talking about self-reflection, self-introspection. So you've gone within, you've looked at yourself, Gemini. You've dealt with the things that you don't like, okay? You've worked on yourself and you're coming out on the other side now. You've healed what's happened here in the past, and you're ready to move forward and step forward on the right foot and try to have this reunion with this other person, okay? We're going to move forward, clarify the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the Six of Swords? Okay, Six of Swords. in the immediate future, we're talking about moving forward, healing from rough waters into calmer waters. And it can also talk about letting go of negativity from the past, you know, like I said, where those relationships you had didn't work out. Okay, and so Spirit is telling you, let that go. Keep moving forward. You're going to put yourself in a healthy space and attract a healthier relationship. We have one clarification card, the Hangman. Like I said again, changing perspective, letting go of things that no longer serve you. So this stuff that, you know, we were just talking about feeling like, you know, you had all these things that didn't work out in the past. You're letting go of those things with the Hangman. And you're also having a change of perspective. Like I said, you're not only looking at things from your viewpoint, but from the other person's as well. Okay? And that's the best way in order to have a reunion with someone, is to do that. To look at things from put yourself in their shoes and look at things from their viewpoint to see how you might have felt had those things happen to you. Okay? Next clarification card is the Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else? Okay, we have two clarification cards, Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So, second card in the immediate future is the Four of Pentacles. Like I said, the Four of Pentacles can talk about holding yourself back emotionally in a situation. This could have to do with the other person as well. Or, you know, I don't know, like I said, you know where the energies go. And it can also talk about clinging to something out of a sense of security, clinging to something in an unhealthy manner. All right. We have two clarification cards. The Eight of Wands. This is talking about manifestation. It's also Cupid's arrows of love. It can also talk about messages, swift messages going back and forth. It can talk about travel. So some of you may be traveling to see this person. It's going to be different for everyone. All right. Last clarification card, Ace of Swords. This is the blessing from the universe. This is, I think you have all the aces in this spread, Gemini. So this Ace of Swords, it's a blessing from the universe. They're going to cut through anything that is blocking you from seeing what is actually going on in this situation, so that both you and the other person can see it for what it is, step back, look at it, and make an informed decision from a place of clarity. This card is also talking about your desire to tell the truth, revelation, because the Ace of Swords is about revelation. So these two cards are telling me that you're about to communicate the truth to this person, okay? We're going to move forward, clarify the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the Nine of Swords? Okay, we have two clarification cards for the Nine of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so Nine of Swords is telling me that, excuse me, someone is like having a hard time in this situation. It could be the other person, Gemini, it could be you from time to time. Someone's locked up in their head. These are like their thoughts that are pretty much there, but they're not touching them. So this is things that they're thinking in their mind. Like I said, think about that record that's scratched, that has that needle in the groove, and it just keeps playing that same part, that same piece of music over and over and over again. This is kind of like the same thing. This can talk about making mountains out of molehills. This could be you, Gemini, ruminating over the situation, like being very, what's the word? Kind of being very, like having perfectionism, like going over everything. You could be going over like the mistakes you made in the past and trying to figure out what it is that you want to get out of the situation. This, like I said, because this is a card where you're crying, you're having nightmares, you're fearful, losing sleep, this type of thing. A lot of stress. So like I said, this may not be you. It could be the other person coming out in the immediate future like this. But with this card, Spirit is telling you that you got to get a hold of this. You have to do the mental spring cleaning and figure out what you're going to do. You got to figure out what's serving you, what's no longer serving you, and get rid of that and get out of this situation. Because a lot of times we're blowing things up to be mountains out of molehills. This could be you blowing things up in your mind about how you think the reunion is not going to work before you even approach the person. And you don't want to go in with that type of energy. You want to build yourself up, You want to be Rambo. You want to be She-Ra when you approach this person. So you put off that positive energy and have more of a chance of this working out positively, okay? Okay, we have two clarification cards. The first one is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is telling me that someone's grieving Someone's grieving over this situation, over this loss. They're grieving over this person. Could be you, could be the other person, could be the both of you, Gemini. It could be that the both of you, this was a false start. You did not like how things ended. And this could also be that maybe in this situation, things may not work out for everyone. You know, the person may not want to take you back for some of you, okay? And like I said, I hope that's not what this is, but to me, the biggest thing that's standing out is talking about grief, loss, crying over spilled milk. Because like I said, this person is looking at these 3 cups. They're ruminating over the past, the mistakes that they made. But like I said, you can't change it. We all want to go back and change things about our lives, but you have to think about this. If they were supposed to go the other way, they would have went that way, okay? If you were supposed to have gotten together with this person the first time you got together with them, it would have went that way, okay? So you are exactly where you're supposed to be at this time in your life. You have to remember that, okay? You learned whatever it was you learned. You did whatever it was you did. And now you're standing here and this is the person that you are. So what are you going to do from here? That's the question. What are you going to do from here? Are you going to like cry over spilled milk? Or are you going to turn around and see these 2 cups that are behind you and say, hey, I got a chance. I got a chance to try to get this person back. You know, if I come with my best self and try to get this person back, if it works out, look at what I did. Or if it doesn't work out, that's okay, because that means that Spirit has something else better for you. Okay. When they close one door, they open a window. Always remember that. All right. So you just have to ask yourself, what are you going to do? Because sitting and ruminating over this stuff and letting it go around and around in your mind and driving yourself crazy is not going to help you, the other person, or the situation. Okay? So you got to pick yourself up and get yourself together and realize that you can do whatever it is that you need to do. Okay? You can do whatever it is you need to do. All right? Okay, last card is the Page of Wands. This can represent a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Page of Wands. This is talking about communication, going back and forth. This is talking about good news. So like I said, some of you are going to go in, you're going to be the done daughter, and you're going to get this person back. You're going to do what you need to do. You're going to have the day of reckoning that you wanted. You're going to go in with your heart on your sleeve with this Knight of Cups. And you're going to let the person feel, you know, you're going to make sure that they understand and they feel exactly what it is you want to tell them. And you're going to have a good ending. Okay. So this can be done. Don't feel defeated before you even go in and try to do it. Like I said, this person is your divine counterpart. And if they're supposed to be with you, know this, whatever is for you, Gemini, it's not going to miss you. It's not going to miss you. So if you're supposed to be with this person, you're going to be with this person. So like I said, put on your big boy drawers, put on your big girl panties, and go for it. Go for it. Don't leave this life with regrets. Okay? Don't leave this life wondering, what if I had done that? What if I had tried this? What if I had do that? If you really want to be with this person, keep trying. Keep trying. Because maybe what it is they need to know that you really, really, really do love them. You really, really, really do care for them. You really want to be with them. And sometimes it's going to take more than one time for you to get the person back. Okay? Like I said, I wish you the best of luck, Gemini. I want you to get whatever it is that you want to get out of this situation. Okay? Before you go, I have a couple of romance oracle cards I'm going to pull from Spirit to see what else it is they want to tell you about this reading. Okay? Okay, we have 3 cards. The first one is past life relationship. You have known each other before. Like I told you with this 6 of Cups here, the person may not be from this past. They may be from another lifetime, okay, in the past. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So like I said, you can do this, Gemini. Spirit is telling you it is possible, okay? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So make the effort. Do what you got to do. Like I said, put on your best self. Because I know Geminis. When Geminis want something, Nothing can stop them from doing it. You're the twins, you're duality, you're two different people. So you have all these myriad of possibilities, this myriad of choices of who you can be in order to get what it is you want. Okay? All right, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And don't forget to hit the like button, to subscribe, and to hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Have a good day, night, or evening. Like I said again, good luck, and thank you for letting me read for you. And we out.